Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing metalcore slash progressive legends while also being extremely controversial periphery. And by the way, they're only controversial for their lead singer's clean vocals. I personally love them, but if you don't love them, I can understand it. And if you just can't get over that hurdle, maybe this band isn't for you, but I still think they're worth talking about. And we're going to be starting with Periphery 1, their debut. This album is going to Killer. Banger opener with Insomnia and The Walk. My personal favorite here is Letter Experiment. Jetpack was also really good as well. I also love Light as well. It's probably my second favorite. All New Materials is great. Same with Butter Snips and Icarus Lives. Totla is probably like my fourth favorite. On My Feelings is also great. Zackle Rocks is probably my second favorite. And Fantastic Closer, 15 minutes, mind you. And it keeps me engaged all the way. Fantastic closer with a race car. But next up, we have Periphery 2. This time it's personal. And this album is going to perfection, the top of perfection. I love this album from the opener Murasuma to Have a Blast to Facepalm Mute to G to Scarlet to Luck as a Contestant to Ragnarok to The Gods Must Be Crazy to Make Total Destroy to Erased to the instrumental Epoch. I also love Frog and Bullfish. And Mile Zero is probably one of the most touching songs about losing a friend or family member you will ever hear in your entire life. I mean that too. I also love Masume. This just a perfect album in my opinion. This thing is perfection from beginning to end, without a single dud or without a single dud or a single wasted second. Just perfection. But next up we have Juggernaut Alpha. Now, granted, I do recommend listening to both of these albums back to back just to get the full experiment. I meant to say experience. Sorry about that. Just to get the full experience. But they were released separately. Granted, they were released the same day, but they were released separately technically, kind of like System of Down's Hypnotize and Mesmerize, or Mesmerize and Hypnotize. So we can still rank them separately. And for Alpha, this is my least favorite. This is going to Great. Great opener though with a Black Minute. MK Ultra starts to lose me a little bit, but they win me back with Heavy Heart. And then it loses me a little bit again with the event, but wins me back with the Scourge. The title track's probably my personal favorite on here. I also love 22 Faces and Rainbow Gravity. Four Lights is great, if not as good as the last couple I mentioned. And Psychosphere is a fantastic closer. Great album, honestly. Like this is their worst, and this is still honestly, if I was just giving it its own ranking, I would probably give this like an A personally, but for their own discography, it's more of a B. But next up, we have Juggernaut Omega. And this album, I actually thought was an improvement over Alpha. This is going to the bottom of Killer. Great opener with Reprise, The Bad Thing. I love Priestess, Graveless, Hell Below, Omega, and Stranger Things. And now this is a minor nitpick, but I feel like Omega would have been the better closer instead of Stranger Things, but both of these songs are so strong that I don't really care. It's just a minor nitpick that does bring it down slightly. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. And I'm going to stand by it. I'm going to stand by it. But next up, we have Periphery 3 Select Difficulty. This album This album is my second favorite. This is going to the bottom of perfection. Great opener with The Price is Wrong, and Motormouth follows that up very strong. Marigold is a very strong, more melodic track. Same with Remain Indoors. That's probably the one track on here that actually is like on the level of Periphery 2. Like this is on the level. It is a perfect track. I also love Habitual Line Stepper, Flatline, Absolve, Catch Fire, Prayer Position, and Loon. as well. Just a very consistent, almost pretty fatless album at like, I believe this is at like 53 minutes, maybe an hour. But it doesn't waste a single second of your time. It's just a banger from beginning to end with the crown jewel being Remain Indoors. But next up we have Periphery 5, Hail Stan. And this album is going to amazing. Great opener with Reptile. Now, granted, it doesn't keep me as interested as Race Car from beginning to end, but the highs on this are even higher than Race Car. So I still think this deserves to be ranked above Race Car. But then we have Blood Eagle, which is an 11 out of 10 track. I love Blood Eagle. Same with Church Burner. Golden the Bones is fantastic. It's Only Smiles is probably my personal favorite track on here, honestly. Not even gonna lie to you. I love that song. Follow Your Ghost is great. Same with Crush. And then we pick it back up with Sentiment, Glow, and Satellites. The way this album closes is just spellbinding. I love it. But next up, we have Periphery 5, Periphery 5, Gent is Not a Genre. This album is going to fantastic. I honestly think it opens even stronger than Periphery 4, Gent is Not a Genre with Wildfire. But then it does start to get a little weaker with Atropos, but then it picks it right back up with Wat's Wings, and Everything is Fine. Silhouette is probably my least favorite track on here. Dying Star is also fantastic. Zagreus, it picks it right back up with Zagreus, Dracula Get Grass, and Thanks Nobu. So, despite the occasional weaker moment, this album is a very consistent and wonderful piece of like prog metal and metalcore all the way through. I love it. It's going to fantastic. But that's my Periphery ranking. Tell me your favorite Periphery songs in the comments below. Also, tell me how you would rank these albums. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you don't mind, drop a like. If you like what you see here, also feel free to drop a subscribe too. I usually post videos once a week, typically on Saturday. But that should do it. I hope all of you have a great day, a great weekend, and a great week. I'll see all of you next time. Take care, everyone.